What is up, everybody? Welcome to ToyQuest101 Collectors Assemble Live. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Fine,
Hey man,
fine.
you're good, man. Thank you.
Let's go. I'm happy for you guys to join us here tonight. What's up, chats? We'll get to you guys in a second, but let me introduce my lovely panel today. As always, we have Dennis, the Puerto Rico statue collector from ToyQuest101 Unboxed. What's up, brother?
What's up? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
No, I know you're extra happy because you got an extra box that came in today. I'm excited for you to unbox it, man.
Yeah, I'm dying to open it. Yeah, big
All
time,
right.
big time.
So we're gonna see that soon for sure. For sure. All right. We got from McCoy Culture. Josh, what's happening, man?
What's up, man? Thanks so much for letting me jump on tonight. It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. We got a lot to talk about today, so I'm glad you're on as well. We got the Whatnot Guru, the comic book guru. We got Connor on. What's up, man?
Hey man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to be here with everybody tonight. It's our first episode. We're going to keep it small, though, today because we have a lot of things lined up for you guys in the very, very, very near future. I'm going to announce something today for next week's episode. So we got a lot of good things coming in the pipeline. Some I could say, some I can't, but we will keep you posted. So make sure you pay attention to all our socials because it's going to be a fun ride going forward towards the end of the year as well. So first, we are going to go ahead and shout out everybody right now who's in the chats before it gets way too overcrowded. So let's do that right now. Who we got? Payne, what's up, man? He's at work.
What's up,
Payne's at
Payne?
work.
He's a good guy.
I love Tosh.
Terry.
Oh, we got Terry. What's up, man? We
Jason's
got
here.
Jason. What's up, Jason? Collector's Entity. What's up, man? We got Joe on.
What's up, Joe?
Let's go. We got Happy CJ Art. What's up? I love the logo. You know, Wolverine's my favorite. Anthony Kennedy. What's up, man? Got a lot of people here saying what's up to everybody in the chats. Guys, thanks for coming in, man. I really, I'm really appreciative of you guys being on. Yeah, man, let's get the show started. You guys know I like to keep it very on time schedule, so I don't really want to go over. We got a lot to talk about today. Now, guys, for you guys who don't know, this show's not going to be your normal statue show. I want it to be more of a pop culture show, so you're going to see that we're going to be a little bit different than everybody else. We're going to be having celebrities on. We're going to be having companies on, artists. I mean, you name it. We're going to do some crazy things. Not every episode is going to be the same, but it's always going to be a surprise, and that's, how I like to do things. So the first thing we're going to do is that we are going to talk some pop culture news. We're going to go ahead with Josh on the latest in what's going on in the media today. So
Well, first off, I just heard that you and Connor both just watched Black Panther for the first time, so we definitely gotta get your thoughts on that.
I
But-
did. It
Yeah.
was last night. I think Connor, you watched it last night too, right?
Last night, yeah, the wife and I.
It wasn't planned. We didn't watch it together, but we
I should've
definitely
called you.
saw it.
Yeah.
Before people start running their mouth in the chats, because I know they are. But go ahead, Connor. What'd you think?
I really enjoyed it. I definitely had some problems with it. There were some shortcomings that I would have changed, not done the way that they had done it, but I liked it as a whole. I thought it was fun. It did not live up to Black Panther 1 for me, like not even close. But I liked it a lot, and I was telling you guys a little while ago, I didn't love how they portrayed Namor. His heritage and stuff was really cool. It was lackluster for me on that front, and I'm a big Namor fan, so.
Fair enough.
Or Namor, as they say in the show.
Namor.
No more.
All right.
How'd you like his intro scene though? Like when he was right when he got introduced on the boat with like the creepy music and everything when he threw the helicopter. I thought that was
Yeah.
a great introduction.
I totally agree. I thought the way that they revealed the Atlanteans, or I forgot what it was called, the city, the not Atlanteans, the way they reveal them, and like the special forces stuff that was happening and all that kind of stuff at the beginning was really a perfect way to get into it.
Did you guys hear about that the lady that was in the helicopter? Apparently it was cut, but Doctor Doom was supposed to be in the post-credit scene. It was going to be revealed that she was working with him to get the vibranium, and that's why they were attacking the ship. But they eventually cut it for whatever reason.
I heard that the detector supposedly was going to be supplied by Doom to them, and that's why, it was sort of like a thing they couldn't duplicate again. It was technology they couldn't figure out, and that they changed that later on to redoing it.
Is this a real thing? I did not know this.
Yeah, it was like a big thing. Up until like the 2 weeks before the film came out, it was like all over YouTube, and then it was finally shown because of the premiere, the red carpet premiere, that he's not in the movie, and everybody was pissed.
Oh man, I had no idea. I really didn't.
Well, they still somehow could, be like, oh yeah, he was the puppet master controlling the strings later on down the road. But
well, from what I heard, the reason why they cut him is because they felt like if they add Doctor Doom, it would be like the whole Black Adam situation where literally nobody was talking about the movie, but just the post-credit scene with Superman. So they felt like all the attention from the whole memorial to Chadwick would be taken away just for Doctor Doom. So that part makes sense.
I can see that. Listen, I think for me, I think people ruined it for me. I think there was so much hype because I always catch the movies in the theaters when they come out. For some reason, I couldn't catch this one. And I think that everybody overhyped it for me. So when I saw that, I was a little let down. I mean, listen, I love, obviously, it looked really good. Cinematic stuff was great. Some of the characters were awesome. I love how Namor came out, how they introduced him. I didn't mind so much the Aztec look to him. Although I felt like they could have done more with it or done something more powerful with him. Because I felt like they weakened him a little bit, in a sense. But I thought it was cool. What I didn't like, and this one was big for me, is that the girls, right? The Wakanda warriors. I thought they have always been badass. I mean, those girls just brought it. They had that sense of power, right? And I think they gave him, with this suit that they gave him, I think they ruined it. I don't think they needed that at all. Obviously, I don't know where they're going with it. There might be some more to it, but they look like predators to me, and I don't think they needed it, man. Like, they were so badass. So I didn't really like that. The city, I guess they didn't want it to look like Aquaman City, and I still liked it, but I felt like I want it to be odd, like, oh crap, you know what I mean? I did love that they used the animals a lot, so I didn't see that a lot with Aquaman. Like,
I did like that there wasn't necessarily a bad guy. Like Namor and them, they weren't really bad. They were just defending their home. So it's kind of like however you really looked at it. I did like that aspect of it. I did think that there was too much death. I thought they could have kept the queen around.
Well, maybe he'll be good down the line. I know he switches on and off in the comic book sometimes, so we'll see what happens.
I hope it has something to do with the comics, because it just took a detour there.
Big time.
We'll see.
Well, from what I'm hearing, they've been taking the feedback from Phase 4, and that's why they've been like cutting stuff from the slate for the next stuff, and they're going to focus more on quality over quantity. So hopefully they're actually going to stand by that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he's right.
Can't wait.
But yeah, but not only that, we found out y'all just watched that last night. We also got this awesome news for all the DC fans out there. Is it popping up? Where'd it go?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Do you think, Connor? Do you think, Josh, that is an awesome news?
I feel mixed about it.
All right, you guys see it on the screen?
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about the DC announcement? So for the TV shows, we got the Waller show, which is pretty much going to be Peacemaker, Lanterns, which a lot of people are hyped about, Creatures Commandos, Booster Gold, and Paradise Lost, which is a Game of Thrones type show for the mascara with Wonder Woman. And then we got what everybody's pissed off about because they should have kept Henry Cavill, the Superman Legacy, Brave and the Bold, Swamp Thing, The Authority, and Supergirl. How do you guys feel about all that?
So on the Green Lantern show, that was one of the things I'm most excited for because I'm a Green Lantern dude. I love Hal Jordan in particular. Um, the way they were describing it as like a terrestrial cop true detective show didn't pique my interest, honestly. I think like the most fun part of Green Lantern is like he's out there in the cosmos. Like he's not, the Batman character walking around solving crimes and stuff. It's like he's out being the beat cop for the universe. And I don't know. That could be great or could be terrible. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
The description James Gunn did, like True Detective, I don't know. I mean, Green Lantern is better than that. So it's gonna be, I don't know.
He did say that the Lantern show is going to be what sets up their overall great threat for the next like 8 years. So, if I mean, correctly,
for me, I think I know a lot of people were upset that he took over, and I think he did something that was super necessary. I think he hit reset right now. Obviously, there's going to be some things that we either don't agree with or we don't know, what's going to happen. But I have a feeling that when it does happen, I think it's going to be good. Now, for me, I'm really excited about a couple of them. The Batman, I'm excited about only because he's going to have Damian Wayne on it. I think he's my favorite Robin. I love that he's, some badass kid that likes to talk back to his dad. And I want to see that conflict between Batman and Robin. I think that's the biggest thing I'm excited for. I'm a huge fan of the DC animated series. And the one that they had with him in it was really, really good. I loved everything about it. But I'm excited about that one. I'm really excited about Swamp Thing. Was it on HBO? They had like a Swamp Thing that got canceled like on the third.
Yeah, it had one season that was done.
Dude, and I was okay with that.
The DC streaming channel. So the DC streaming channel only had like 4 or 5 exclusive shows, that being one of them. And a lot of people loved the hell out of that show, and then it got cut.
Yeah, it was done by James Wan, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to it, but I was okay with that. Like, I was excited to see Swamp Thing. I know when I was a kid, I saw the Swamp Thing show. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's old.
Yeah.
I probably saw my age.
It was a great show.
But I loved it, man. I loved it. It was real, freaking. I liked it. So I'm excited for this. He said it was going to be a little bit more horror to it. I know he announced a couple rated R things and PG-13 things, so that's good. I don't mind that at all. As far as the other ones, I don't really care for too much. Now, the shows though, go back to the one with the shows, Josh, if you don't mind. So the shows, definitely the Lanterns. I'm kind of like you said, I don't know really how they're gonna go about this. I hope they don't ruin it. Doesn't sound like it's something I wanted to watch. You know what I mean? When they announced the explanation behind it, but I kind of trust them, right? Booster Gold is gonna be an odd one for me. I don't really care for him too much, but I know he's really popular. I know he's gonna be a goofball. I think that's gonna be the comedic side of DC. There's rumors, right, Dennis? Why don't you tell everybody about the rumors?
There's rumors that the one that's going to be Booster Gold is Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's rumors. But it's said big time.
I can see it.
I mean, I could see it. I could see him being Booster Gold. I think that's a good, a good match for that too. So
he used to do comedy before that, right?
Yeah, he used to be on Parks and Rec, and that character that he played on Parks and Rec would kind of be a perfect Booster Gold. He's like the goofy, kind of dumb, losery kind of guy, that has very lovable characteristics to him. And that's kind of Booster Gold. It's like he's this loser from the future that uses tech to come back and be a badass in the present.
Right.
That's true.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like that one's gonna grow some legs on it. People are gonna like it. Creature Commandos. I mean, I guess I'll have to see it. What's that, like the Howling Commandos? I'm not even too sure.
I'm not too familiar with that one.
Yeah, me either. I have a feeling it's like the Howling Commandos.
I think that's the animated one because there was an animated show he talked about.
It was the animated one that was a bunch of just random characters, sort of a la Suicide Squad kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool though, is he said that the actors who voice act in the animated shows are going to be the ones who actually play them in live action. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's going to be good.
That's
Marvel
gonna
has.
be cool if the voice actors connect.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. I think he's going to pick the actors to do the voices of
So
the
most probably that can hurt the animation side because not everybody that has the voice can got the chops live.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll have
We'll
to see.
see. I think they'll pull it off. But Marvel has the Howling Commandos, which is, I guess this is the DC version of them. So we'll see. Natasha, why aren't you on our show? Natasha, let's holler at Natasha. Natasha, you should have been on here. He's trying to make it the same across the DCU. Yes, he is. Love Natasha, guys. Go check out Natasha. She's gonna be on the show a couple times. We're definitely gonna get her on. Waller, I'm kind of like, I love her as an actor. She's badass. Love
Yeah.
her. So I have a feeling that's gonna be another one of those sleeper shows that I think are gonna be good. But what do you guys think about those?
Well, I think that's the Waller. They might kind of messed up there because Waller, they're going to keep John Cena. They're going to keep the actress who played her. And I think they're even keeping Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. So I think that is going to piss off a bunch of the.
Okay, I see. I'm about to say, I thought you didn't. Wait, do you like John Cena as the actor?
As John, I thought Peacemaker was entertaining. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think he's a good Peacemaker.
No, he's a good Peacemaker. But I think they're going to make
good,
people mad with the whole Elseworld thing because they're keeping those actors, but then they're going to fire all the actors people love. And especially like we talked about earlier with the whole Elseworld aspect with the Joker and Matt Reeves' Batman. They could have kept the Snyder stuff going at least for another few years just to get those movies out so people, that fan base can be happy. And instead they just got rid of all the favorite actors like Batfleck and more importantly, Henry Cavill.
That makes sense. That makes sense, man. Yeah, I mean, I love those two as the actors. I think they fit their role perfect. But I don't know. We'll see, man. Like I said, I know a lot of people were on the fence about what he did. I know we're all upset about Henry Cavill. I know there's some really crazy moves that he made, but man, he's good. So I have faith in him. So we'll see what Mr. Gunn does down the road and how exciting it's going to be for us. But I think he had to hit that reset button, man. I think this was for a good reason.
I just think I think at the risk of pissing people off here, I think they're going down the same road that they went down before and not doing a standard out of the box like formulaic Marvel approach. Like follow the formula and you're gonna like be successful. You're going too far outside of the box again. And I'm hopeful that some of these things are gonna be incredible projects, but like, dude, just follow the formula. Like if you followed the formula, DC would be as successful as Marvel is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I hope he does good. I mean, I hope he does good big time because DC needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC needs it for sure, man. But like I said, I'm excited for it. We'll see what happens down the road. I'm sure we're all gonna talk about it here. As the shows progress. But I'm excited, man. Danny Lee, what's up, brother? Danny Lee just jumped on. Say hi.
And next week is the last season of The Flash, so that's hopefully this will be good with Green Arrow showing up. So let's see. He was a good character, Oliver. Yeah.
We'll see for sure.
Well, also the promotion for I don't know, but we talked about it. Are you guys gonna go see Ant-Man and the Wasp opening weekend?
Oh yeah,
big time.
I am.
It looks great.
That's the first movie I've been excited in a long time. Good trailer.
I know.
You guys, are you? What got you guys most excited for the film? Is it Kang? Is it just to see where they're kind of going? Do you think that this is going to be the film that kind of gets Marvel back on track? 'Cause I know Phase 4 was kind of sloppy. How do you guys feel about that? I personally think this movie's gonna kill it. I'm super excited to see King. Jonathan Majors he's in everything now lately. He's an amazing actor. And I think people are expecting something funny because it's Ant-Man, which will obviously have its jokes. But I think people are gonna be in for a big surprise. Based off the leaks I'm hearing, it's gonna be the whole trailer looks nothing but a serious tone for the movie. And not even just King, we got MODOK too. So that'll be interesting to see as well.
Yeah.
I think it's probably gonna be tragic.
Yep.
So go ahead. Sorry, Dennis.
No, I hope it takes Marvel on its way because it's all over the place right now.
Well, I'll be seeing that Thursday at 3:45. So I'll see it before our show that week, and I'm super excited.
Oh, good. So we could talk about it like fresh fresh.
Are y'all seeing it that Thursday, or are y'all gonna see it after the fact?
I don't know. Are you guys?
I'm gonna try and get tickets for that night.
Well, here in Puerto Rico, they start on Wednesday, so most probably I'll see the day before.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Do you think they'll bring Doom in?
What?
Do you think they'll bring Doom in? Do you think they're gonna tease him?
No, I think they're holding off to Doom because they don't want him to overshadow King. But I don't know how they can do a Secret Wars without Doom. So I think that they're gonna.
I know. Right?
I think they're gonna somehow incorporate him at some point. I don't know how, but what's also weird is because of the rumors, their King is might become the Beyonder and kind of get the Beyonder's powers, kind of like Doom did, if I remember correctly. So they're kind of taking some stuff away, but I don't know. I don't see how you can do Secret Wars without Doom. It's kind of a slap in the face. But then again, they did Infinity War without Adam Warlock, so
That's true.
I know. We'll see. Listen, I'm excited. I'm just excited to see where they're going with it. I don't really like Kang the Conqueror as much. I don't know. I mean, hopefully they make him look badass. You know what I mean? Ooh, check this comment out. Jay Holmes, Doom kills Kang. Best twist for casual fans.
But he's got to do it the way he did Thanos when he rips out his spine in that comic.
Yes.
That'll be great. A cosmic Doom or something like that?
What was that?
When he ripped out, wasn't he a cosmic Doom or something?
God Doom.
God Doom.
Yeah.
You know, for all who don't know, Connor here is the biggest fan of Dr. Doom. So
I am a Doom guy. That's true.
He's got his green shirt going on. His mask is somewhere underneath his table. He just doesn't want to show it. The man is a fan of Dr. Doom. So I'm excited. He's like ready. He's ready. So do we have any like predictions on who's going to be Doom?
Right now, the big rumor is Adam Driver.
Who's this? Is that the
Kylo Ren?
Kylo Ren.
Oh, I don't like it. All I'm going to think is Kylo Ren. I don't like it. He's got a huge nose.
Well, I mean, the one thing that could have going for him is you won't see Doom's face. Like the whole thing is like he never shows his face, right? So Adam Driver could be Doom with that. Huh?
He's probably gonna sound like Kylo Ren too.
That is a danger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that better than the other rumors I've been hearing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of weird ones. Like what's his name?
Javier Bardem was one.
Well, he's doing he's a famous guy. He's doing the Barbie movie. What's his name?
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. He's been tied to like a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. I like how Connor knew exactly who he was when you mentioned the Barbie movie.
I'm really dialed in on the movie thing, man.
No, but that's that, and because we're not just Doom, but we're apparently getting Silver Surfer soon. He's getting like a special presentation, and it's saying that Ryan Gosling might be Surfer, but then Keanu Reeves might voice Galactus.
Interesting. I had heard Keanu might be Surfer also.
Yeah, that's been going back and forth, which I think either one would be a good role for him because he is getting older, so it's just voice acting, so he can literally. He won't have to strain his body or anything. So I think, and I can see his voice. I think his voice and Liam Neeson would have a good voice for Galactus.
Liam Neeson would be good.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, that's a good fan cast.
Yeah, that's good. Listen, we're gonna have fan segments here for fan casting soon too. So, but that's a good one, man.
Hold those in.
Leon Nelson.
Yep.
All right, cool guys, cool. Let's move on. That's all we got for pop culture, right?
Yeah, for now.
All right, cool. We're gonna have to see when we all see this movie. I don't want to talk about it if we don't all see it because then it's gonna spoil it for people. But we'll
maybe
see.
the following week then, because I know I'm missing next week because my birthday, so I do apologize about that.
Nah,
I planned a whole day, so appreciate it. But then, yeah, we could talk about it that night or the following show. So
yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it the following show to have people catch up too, because the last thing I want to do is spoil it for people as well.
Josh, what do you think of The Last of Us?
Oh, I'm in love with it, man. That's my favorite. Aside from Marvel, that's my favorite franchise, and I love how they're handling it right now.
That is a great series, and the last episode was very good.
I'm so glad. Like there was not a lot of action at all, but it was just really good storytelling. It was a very compelling episode.
Big time.
It was an emotional roller coaster. That one. That was so good.
Dude, they're doing such a good job with that. So, have you guys played the game at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like over
I
10
finished
times.
Okay, so yeah, great game, right? And they already got renewed for the second season. So I'm excited how they're gonna take this, and I don't know how far they're gonna go with this season into the first game. I don't know if they're gonna jump into the second season with the second game. Either way, though, I'm really excited. Listen, I had my doubts about that girl, right? That's playing in The Last
Me
of Us.
too.
Bella Ramsey.
Me too.
I
She can
had my doubts, man. But the minute the first
She is
episode hit,
playing it.
she is spot on, brother. Spot on. Love her. And then I started watching. I don't know why I never watched this. His Dark Materials or something like that on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's one of the kids in the show too.
Well, you remember her from Game of Thrones, right?
No, I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I fucked up there.
Oh, there's a
I
mistake.
messed up there.
There's a
Don't
mistake.
shoot me, people. But she was in that His Dark Materials or something like that. I forgot what the show is. The show's super dope. I'm watching. It has the guy who played Xavier on it as well. He's in it. But yeah, listen, The Last of Us is great. I love the parallels between that and the game. There's
It's fun comparing the two because you
Yeah,
can see
right.
identical from like the cutscenes in the game. But from what I'm hearing, they're gonna finish the whole first game in season 1, and then
Oh.
season 2 is gonna be the second game. But then I'm
Oh.
like, that kind of sucks because that means we're only gonna get 2 seasons because that's it.
Unless
I
they
feel
come
like-
out with-
I
unless
feel
they
like
come
the
out with a
sweet
game
spot
right
for this
away.
show would be 3 to 4 seasons max because I don't like
Easy.
you don't want to
Yeah.
do too much, but I think 3 to 4 seasons will be like the perfect amount for this. So I hope that's not the case.
And if you played the game, you know that next episode is gonna be very good.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very
I'm
good.
waiting for it. Yeah.
Listen, this last episode was a tearjerker, man. I'm not gonna lie. I almost I almost caught something in my eye. It was very emotional, but it was a good
They
episode.
changed it up,
Man.
but technically Bill did get him a car, just like in the games. It was done differently, but he got him a car.
He did
Yeah.
get him a car, yeah.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
They
different.
need those two guys, Nick Offerman and the guy from the hotel show on HBO, need to be nominated for Emmys for that one for sure.
Yeah, they did.
And
good, man.
the transition from when they were like not young, but from their age to old, that was very good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's good about that show. The acting, the visual effects, everything's on point. And I feel like everybody really studied. They had to play the game. Like, I
All
feel
that
like
budget.
The
all
Neil's
played the game.
involved with it. Like the creators of the game are involved with it, and then they got actual fans to play the clickers, so
Yeah.
just so they could do the movements properly. So like the ones involved with the game, they're involved with the show too, which is why I had good hopes for it. And HBO rarely has misses when it comes to their shows. Like House of the Dragon was great, Game of Thrones great. So
Yeah.
That's
it's
right.
not like
Listen,
it's Amazon.
It's definitely it's definitely my favorite show right now. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So
It is.
I'm excited about that, man. So all right, see what happens. But let's Connor, let's go with you, man. Let's see what's going on in the comic world.
Love that intro.
What do you got, brother?
Well, this week was a little slow in comic news, it seems like. In terms of new books coming out, there wasn't like a whole lot that was, crazy out in the world. They did the Spider-Man Dark Web finale #1, which I thought was kind of funny. I'm not sure if there's Dark Web finale #2 coming out or not, but this has been a big event for Spider-Man. And then the other two big Marvel books that dropped were Bloodline, Daughter of Blade #1, which, I mean, it seems like Marvel's making a big push to try and bring Bloodline, the Daughter of Blade, into the MCU also.
Do they have any covers yet out for them? Like, you got any pictures for us?
I do, yeah. I downloaded a couple here. I was trying to pull them up while we were talking. Yeah, and I can share these real quick.
Yeah,
Cool.
if you can hear it, share. It's share and then like share window, and I
Yep.
should be able to pop it up.
Where's that?
Did you get it?
There was a Dark Web finale
Think so.
coming out today. That came out today, right?
What was it?
Dark Web finale #1.
Yeah, the Dark Web finale
Yeah,
#1.
that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there.
Yeah, and then this is a character called Chasm. Do you guys know who Ben Reilly is? It's the clone of Spider-Man of Peter Parker.
Mhm.
And in this event that Zeb Wells has been writing, Chasm and Peter Parker have had a sort of a breaking up of sharing thoughts, and as a result, Chasm or Ben Reilly has turned evil and become Chasm, and partnered himself with some other, scary characters out there. A couple of them that are really fun, a couple of them that are okay.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah. So that was the finale #1. I read the finale #1. I don't know if this is like an ongoing trend for Marvel or not, but it seems like these big events that they're doing that they used to do really well have sort of just been fizzled out. Kind of, who cares what happens in these events, because it's not really a big impact on the rest of the Marvel universe. And to me, it felt like the same thing with this. Like the King in Black series did the same thing, the Donny Cates run, and I loved the character Null, and I loved Donny Cates' run on Venom. But King of Black was 5 issues, and then it was over, and nobody cared. And that seems to be the case. This Dark Web is going down.
So do you think they're running out of ideas, or do you think they're just trying to throw stuff out there since comic books are starting to pick up a lot more now, just to see what sells? And because I feel like now with comics it's a little different. Like where before it used to be all about the storyline, now I feel like it's more of the art and the covers. I don't really think it's more of the story. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just, I haven't been into comic books since, back in the 90s and stuff. I mean, there's some stuff that, that came along since then that I liked, but I don't know, man. I don't feel like a lot of people are in it more about the stories, although they do have some stories that are coming out that are good too. But what do you think it is?
Well, I think it's constraints. I think it's Marvel, and this is pure speculation, so I have no background in this part of it, but I think Marvel is saying, okay, we need an event for this part of the year, for this quarter of the year. We need an event for this quarter of the year. You have 12 issues to do this event, and you can spread it across the main hero's title, and then the 4 books for the actual event. And I think it's just like they're hyping it up a little bit too much, and not spending enough time on the actual plot development and story development.
That's interesting.
The art and the story as a whole has been pretty cool, I guess. But it's just felt rushed and, I don't know, not very well developed. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any ramifications from this event on the rest of the Marvel news. And if I sound congested or nasalized, I just got over COVID, so I'm not totally here, both mentally or in my voice. So I apologize to the fan people out there.
Oh, you're good, man.
That's good. I'm kind of frustrated with comics nowadays because, I mean, you see great covers and the art inside doesn't match the covers. So it's kind of deceiving, and it's all this CGC stuff that they want this cover done, but this artist, but the interior art sucks. I mean, I'm old school from the Image days, from the John Byrne, George Perez. I mean, you can see the cover and you can see the story, so it comes hand in hand. I don't know nowadays how comics. The only one that's consistent is like the Spawn, McFarlane stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think there's a little bit of false advertising on the page. This particular event that we were talking about, they really, I'm not sure if you guys can see this screen or not. Let me see if can you see the comic that I'm showing right now?
And I see the Dark Web one.
More importantly, Miguel, can I show this on the screen?
Yeah, I can't see it. You have to remove the one you have now. So let me remove this one. Go ahead, show the other one.
No, it's cool. Okay.
I'm still seeing the dark web one.
I'm trying to present stuff. Yep, I know. Okay, here we go. So the interiors on this one, we're actually, I'm looking for it. Hold on, sorry.
Yo, what's up, John?
Share my main page. There we go.
All right.
The interiors on this comic and this comic run were actually pretty incredible.
That looks cool.
The other comic book that we were talking about, this Bloodline Daughter of Blade one, I read through it, even though I knew it was not going to be great. And the art on it was just not good at all. It looked very similar to the cover right now, but just less detailed.
And this is Blade's daughter?
So I think it's like, yeah, this is like the introduction of Blade's daughter.
Oh, man.
Well,
I wonder if Rashid
she's
knows
been
about
around
this
sort
one.
of in the background, I guess.
Rashid has to have it.
So it's not a good one in your choice, Connor?
In the beginning, the art was
okay.
kind of funky.
Yeah. The story was okay. It wasn't great. And then the new Moon Knight dropped. That was cool. And that's about it for Marvel. The big deal right now for at least this week was for DC was this Lazarus Planet Reborn one. And I'm not a big DC reader. I like independent stuff in Marvel mostly. So I didn't read this, but the synopsis was pretty interesting. Sounds like Nightwing is, taking some bad guys to town.
You have a cover for that one?
Yes. Is this not showing that one?
No, I think because you're opening it in multiple pages. So it's like...
Yeah.
I'm not used to StreamYard yet, guys. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're good, man.
Good.
Do they want to have Nightwing as the new Justice League leader? That's like a rumor that's been out a lot.
Yeah, so this is the cover of that one. That's showing, right?
Lazarus.
Yeah.
That's a cool cover, though.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. It doesn't make me necessarily want to read it, but it's cool. like this big demon chick in the background, or dude, I'm not sure which, doesn't really do anything for me. So yeah, there wasn't a whole lot in comics going on this week in terms of new stuff coming out. The big kind of stuff that people were talking about to me were the Mexican foil editions of Todd McFarlane's covers. There was one for Amazing Spider-Man 300 and a second one for, I don't even remember what the second one was. Do you, Miguel?
Yeah, Hawk 181.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, I think the Hulk 181 one was last week, wasn't it? Or 2 weeks ago?
I think so, yeah. So can you explain the difference between, like, what is this whole Mexican cover thing? Like, like, is this comic book released in Mexico? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I'm not sure if these specific ones were with this, but in the past, there's been this Comic-Con down in Mexico called La Mole, the thing.
Yeah.
And La Mole, every time there's been a La Mole Comic-Con down there, there's been a foil variant that comes out of that. So the last, 2 or 3 years ago, when Null was big, there was like a Null cover. There was a foil variant of that. There was a La Mole one. Last year, there was a Wolverine one at one point. I think it's just a Comic-Con foil exclusive, basically. But it's in Spanish. It's written in Spanish, and usually it's a facsimile of one that's made up here.
And they look exactly the same as the original ones. The original cover and all that. It's just a foil, right?
Yep, correct.
And the thing is, these are selling for a lot of money too. Like, it's not like they're going cheap.
Some of them are going for a lot.
So we're talking like $50 and up on these comic books raw, right?
Yeah, well, that Null one, for example, I got a couple of copies of that one back when it first came out, and I think they were like $10 or $20 comics, and they were selling for $200 or $300 when they first came out.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And then in my personal front, I'm reading Invincible, getting ready for season 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me blow you up here. Hold on.
Sure.
That show was incredible.
I love the show. I love it. And
Oh wait, is that
the
omnibus?
version, yeah, it's the volume one, yeah. So I had never read Invincible before, but you can see the art is almost exactly like the show,
Yeah,
Pretty
it
spot
is.
on, yeah.
and it's just phenomenal. I love it.
Bro, listen, when that show first came out, right? I saw the first episode. We all knew the first episode, right? Like it's like chilling, it's all happy go lucky, and then at the end it just went like
Audi Man goes nuts.
Bonkers.
totally. Like I remember exactly how I was watching it. I was looking at my phone, like I was kind of in and out of it. I liked it, I was enjoying it, but I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then all of a sudden I was just like, what? Like I was just like in awe, like what the hell just happened? Immediately turned on to the next episode. I wasn't until I saw the end, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I was just hoping that parents weren't showing it to their kids and like, oh yeah, it's this great show. It's like
100%
Superman
that
and his son.
100% that happened.
Do you think that happened with The Boys?
Oh yeah, I guarantee you, there were some kids out there that got shocked by The Boys.
The Boys is crazy though. The Boys is like insane. Some scenes there, I'm like, all right, come on, guys. But,
They said this next season's gonna be even wilder than the last, and the first episode of the last season was pretty wild. So I don't know how they can top that.
It was very wild.
I
So,
hope they
I
don't
have
top that.
I have a relation that works on The Boys, and he called and was telling me about working on this new season that's coming out, and last season, like the sexgasm, or isn't that what they call it, or something like that?
Herogasm.
Herogasm, thank you, and adapting that. And he was telling me about some stories and stuff. Do you guys remember the whale that explodes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that animatronic whale cost them, the production team, almost $500,000 and a month's worth of work to make that animatronic whale.
Oh,
And they just did it. They were just like, okay, well.
Did you hear that The Boys made the top 10 list of like streaming shows, and none of the Marvel ones did? So The Boys outperformed the Disney Plus shows, and they're already using that in their marketing.
Wow.
Which I think is genius.
That I believe it. Those guys are funny.
So this is just a curiosity question when it comes to comics, is because you're more involved with that world than I am, is Kang getting the same appreciation in the as far as when Thanos did? 'Cause I know those comic books for like the Infinity Saga books were like very popular when Infinity War was coming out. Is there like a rise in interest in the Kang books now that he's known as the next big bad?
Yeah.
Is he getting is he getting the Thanos treatment?
Oops, sorry.
No, I was saying, is he basically getting the Thanos treatment?
I broke up or you broke up. Yeah, right now his book, his first appearance, is going for way more than the Infinity Gauntlet #1 like has ever gone for. But it's kind of like comparing apples and oranges a little bit, because like the first appearance of Kang's from like 1965 or whatever, so it's a Silver Age book, and the Infinity Gauntlet books were Bronze Age books, so it's like there was a gazillion more of them.
Fair enough.
But I think it's on all the top 10 lists that I've seen in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's all been Kang in the top 5 or 10.
Oh yeah, I just assumed anybody that's like a big bad for the Marvel movies is gonna like ump the comic sales a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely been a thing. And he had his own little sort of mini series last year that was very well received, and people were really hyped about it. I don't know if that's still going on or not, actually.
You think we're gonna see a lot of statues now for him?
I hope
I don't know.
so.
That's a good question.
Hopefully, right?
I know, and there's definitely gonna be some hot toys for him.
Because right now, Chase and Art are starting that petition with Queen, and we're all like hoping, trying to get a half scale Thanos made. So it'd be cool if Kang gets that big, we can get a half scale Kang to go with it. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Imagine, yeah.
Would you guys, as both movie collector and comic collectors, would you guys want a Jonathan Majors based one or a comic accurate one if you were going to get a statue?
I would want a movie because I'm more on the movie side of things.
Okay.
I would not want any because I'm not a fan of the character.
What if you go to like the character after the movies though? What if that changes?
Nah, that's not, I don't think it will. But if I were to pick one, I think I'm more comic. Listen, the only way I would go movies is like if say for example like the Joker or like Iron Man maybe or like Batman 89, like those or like, you know, Aliens, RoboCop, Back to the Future, things like that, Rocky. But like as far as if there's like, you know, like a Wolverine or any of those other characters, I go comic more.
No love for Cap? No love for Chris Evans?
No, man, no love. Listen, I think that listen, first off, those statues are gorgeous. Those statues are really nice. I love them. They're cool, but nah, I'm more comic Captain America than anything.
Fair enough.
You know? Now, if you wanna gift me that, absolutely, I love it. But no. But nah. But those things look dope, man. I really
I'll take that too, man.
I'm hoping Anthony Mackie gets more love because I have that hot toy coming in too. I just couldn't pass up on it. But I know Iron Studios made a quarter scale, but if they make a like Queen Studios tackles the Anthony Mackie cap, I think that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. That would be cool. But I think
what
with
did you
Queen
think
Studios,
about his
the problem is that. Say it again.
What did you guys think about his suit in the Captain Winter Soldier? Or
from what I know of it in the comics, it looked pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate. I don't know, man. I think that the thing with Queen Studios is that I think what happened with them is that they dropped the ball. I don't want to say they dropped the ball with the licensing, but they didn't meet the deadline, so that's why they're kind of like a little backed up on the renewals and what they can and can't get. I'm sure they'll get them there, but it's a bidding war with a lot of these licensing and stuff. But we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I know they announced a couple good things, so.
When we were in Vegas, because me and Jason went out to their event, we got to talk to John, and he was saying they have the license for the movies. They just can't do the Disney Plus shows because because China doesn't get the Disney Plus, so they don't get to watch the shows out there, so they can't get the license for it out there. So probably when we get Captain
MCU banned until
just recently,
ago, right? Yeah,
they just now they're just able to watch Wakanda Forever, Thor, and then I guess they can watch Ant-Man now. But hopefully,
they'll ever let Shang-Chi in it.
What was that?
I said, I wonder if they'll ever allow Shang-Chi to be screened.
Oh yeah, that was banned for a little bit too. You're right.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, in Chinese culture, it's frowned upon, bad luck. I'm not sure what the proper term would be, to depict anything demonic or ghosty, either of those two things. And you know, the MCU has lots of that stuff.
And I heard they didn't like that it was Americans doing a Chinese culture movie and not an actual like
a cast of Chinese people. Yeah, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon cast kind of a deal.
Yeah.
One of the few shows that I liked from DC, and I can't. It gives me headaches. Titans. It got Shaft
canceled. Yeah.
And this season was going good, and that's too bad.
That's awesome.
I like all the seasons though. All the seasons were good.
I'm not gonna lie. I was entertained by it. I didn't think it was a bad show. I mean, I know it wasn't perfect, but I was entertained.
And the costumes were very good. I mean, for being a TV show, they were good.
The
Yeah,
guy
but
playing
I don't think-
Nightwing was pretty good. I liked him a
Yeah,
lot.
he was. The guy playing Nightwing was good. I don't think it got canceled for the lack of people liking it. I just think with the whole cutting off the head of the DC universe right now, I
Yeah.
think they just got impacted by that. That's all.
I bet they have plans for Nightwing. I bet that's what it really boils down to. It's like,
Yeah, because they're doing the
if
whole
they're-
Bat family now.
yeah,
Yeah, that would have been dope if they would have used the same guy, but I don't know.
Dacta was good. Yeah.
He was really good. All right, guys, let's get into some statue talk with Dennis. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and try to present some of this stuff here because I tried to see.
Don't worry. If you want, just show just one shot. Okay.
I could pop this up real quick. There we go. Can you guys see that?
yep.
Okay. We got the Poison Ivy now coming with the flesh tone from Prime 1. A lot of people are very disappointed and very mad because this came out now. And I mean, one of them should be Jerry Bourne, that he painted his original Hush flesh tone. So now we're getting this one, 1,300. I mean, it's a different sculpt. At least Prime 1 did something, not a reissue. They changed the head sculpt, the hair, and a little bit of the face. But still, I mean, a lot of people now are going to be waiting on pre-orders. They're going to be like, let's wait for the statue because if it's going to have another color. The same thing is happening with all the Batmans that's coming out, and even the Wonder Woman. So what do you think? Is this a reissue? Because I know this happens a lot to Hot Toys. Is this a reissue, or do you think it's like something new?
I mean, at least they changed the hair. They changed the skin. The sculpt's a little different. I mean, I think it's great, but I understand why people would be pissed off because it's, presumably lowering the value of their investment that they purchased with the original one, right?
Yeah, I see both sides.
I mean,
like I'm happy for people who missed out and can't find it. Now they get one, and then even if they don't like this one, now they have the opportunity to get the one that's sought after because everybody's gonna be trying to sell it now. So I mean, I see both sides to it.
This version is gonna come only in one version without the suitcase, so that's only for the green version. So it's true. I mean, this is happening a lot with Firm One right now with the Superman Hush and Batman Hush 1/3 that they're going to do 1/4. So a lot of people are like speculating now. The Batman Batcave is coming out in black. The Batman Hush, they're gonna do a black variant. So they're gonna be saying if they do another Batman, are they gonna do the blue one or black one? Should I wait? Should I not wait? So I don't know. So collectors gotta wait now. It's a waiting game.
I mean, listen, I think the statue looks really nice. I understand why people would be pissed off at the whole situation. It's a nice statue though. I mean,
it's nice. Yeah,
I think she looks really good.
Are they making this one in quarter two?
No, only in third.
Just 1/3. Yeah.
Because I heard a rumor that they were gonna start like making, which I think the main reason I think they're doing the whole quarter scale version of these statues is because of
Superman and
shipping.
Batman. Yep.
Yeah, because of shipping and whatnot, it makes it easier. Like they can for collectors to get it because it won't be as much on shipping. So I think that's their way to kind of go fight back against the rising cost. But that's just a
I heard they were doing the whole Hush line at 1/4. So let's see. Because of that, the shipping.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the only thing that kind of frustrates me about all of it and the market as a whole right now. It's like, okay, so you're going to do these sort of reissued or rehued or recolored statues, right? But because your edition size is doubled now, right? I understand that, and that's a great business move. You need to charge the prices you are while you're doing the reissues and charging the shipping rates that we've been getting used to for the last couple of years. It seems a little bit, I don't know, disingenuous, and also seems like a good way to end the collection, the collector's market. I mean, like, I think only people are only going to continue to pay these crazy prices for statues and for the shipping for so long before they're going to tap out. This would be a good
I know,
way
but
to
as
live.
long as people is buying it and paying the price, keep going up, up and up. So I mean, it's part of the game. Plus, I mean, if you want it, what you can do?
I mean, I agree. I just think it's another step in the direction of killing off the hobby.
Yeah, it's right there. Because even me, I have to be more selective. Like I really want to get that third scale Berserk piece, and I know it'll be very random because all I have is Marvel stuff. But then I told myself, do I really want to spend the $1,800, however much it is, towards that, or do I want to put it towards my next half scale? So that's where I'm kind of out with it. I have to like pick and choose now.
Yeah,
That's true. Everybody has to buy no more selective.
I know a lot of people are being a little bit more selective about what they want to do. It's a bad market right now. I mean, everything is up, dude. Try to buy eggs right now. Jeez.
That's why I see people like chasing going down the hot toy, like really deep down hot toys.
Bro, wait, time out. Tayson fell into Hot Toys and drowned because he just, like it was. And you know what? I don't care what Tayson said. This wasn't an overnight decision. My guy has been thinking about this for a while, and this was his excuse to jump ship. That's what I think, because he went down that rabbit hole, and man, boy, did he just go down that rabbit hole. But you know,
yeah, I just got my first. I'm like, hey, this is cool. And Jason posted that fixed picture today, and he has like 10 boxes.
yeah,
like that he hasn't opened
boxes. This freaking guy. But listen, there's nothing wrong with Hot Toys, man. Hot Toys are great. You know, our friend Terry Smith from Sideshow, he's the one who poses them and has How to Be a Poser. I always love that show. You know, and it's a great way to kind of just have the same you know, figure as everybody else, but it's going to be different because you're going to pose it how you want it. So that's the cool thing about them, man. I'm more of the diecast fans for them, but
that's how you start. I mean, you start with Hot Toys, and now you're gonna finish in art from Queen. So, and that's another thing. So,
well, luckily they don't have the Marvel license for NART, so I'll probably just stick with the Hot Toys.
luckily, that's true. That's true. You got the Batman there, Miguel?
it's right behind him.
Okay.
I think he's frozen.
Today was the pre-order for the Batman '89 from Prime 1-2, and that one is going to bring the Michael Keaton and the Batman. The only downfall, and it's not downfall, it's the price of the statue. We're not talking about shipping here. The price of the statue is 1,000.
1,600.
Yeah,
I thought it was
1,600
$1,800.
for one of them, and if you want both, it'd be
3,600 or something like that.
Yeah. So
I think it's the Michael Keaton lightness, like the license for his lightness. I think that's what makes it so expensive.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot of people saying that. But with the Blitzway doing it, the Master Painter, it looks nice as a prototype. But let's see the final product. So.
See, I'd be worried about that one, the Bruce Wayne. But when it comes to Batman with the cowl, the suit, they can't really mess up his jaw. So I think you'll be good with that one. It'd be this one I'd be worried about with Blitzway.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but this looks good right here, though. You don't think this looks good?
No, the prototypes always look great.
Yeah.
But then the production come out and it's always like a drastic fall. Like not all of them, but for the most part, it's always a drastic fall.
Most part, yeah.
What do you think about the base?
They're cool. I feel like they should have done the J&D route and had like the base connect, so it's one base instead of having two separate ones. But the bases are cool.
Yeah, because it could be different. Yeah, very true. Very true.
I like the pose here, though. I think that's pretty cool.
This one has like an Easter egg. It has like a hidden batarang. You can get off
in his hand. In his hand, yeah.
Yeah, but you can like hide it in the base somewhere if I saw correctly.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Here's Batman.
Yeah. A lot of people from the community are saying why didn't have this Batman with the extra portrait of and put the unmasked one, the Bruce Wayne portrait, but let's see.
He looks good, man. I actually really like this. I'm a big fan of this one. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but
Unfortunately, when it comes to this one, I think if you're a big Michael Keaton fan, it's very rare you get something like this. The price sucks, but it might be one of those things where you just have to kind of bite the bullet if you're
did
really
we get
a
a
big
price
fan.
on this? How much is this gonna be?
It's
Sweet.
1,600
Oh my gosh!
for
For
the
one of
Nintendo.
those.
If you
For
want
one-
the deluxe version, would be 2.8. Shipping would be like, let's say 34, 35. So I don't know
Wait,
if
so
you're all
what-
in.
So time out. So one of them is about $2,000.
So the Batman by itself 1,600. If you get the deluxe with both of them, it's 2,800.
Both, yeah.
Jeez.
So
Yeah.
if you calculate shipping, you're going to be close to like maybe 3,200, 3,300 if you get the deluxe all in.
Easy, yeah. Easy.
Man.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be great, but I mean, the prices nowadays, I mean, I don't know. The hobby, at least for statues, 1/3 to 1/4, now 1/2, even the bust. The prices are going crazy.
Well, that's why I think
Right?
it's good to have that mindset now because I think less is more. So
Yeah.
instead of buying like 5 or 6 quarter scale statues a year, buy like 1 or 2 really good third scales or something like that. Because like if you display it properly, less is more and it looks better at the end. But that's just my opinion.
In the end, no, it's very true. You can't be buying everything you like. You gotta choose wisely, because it's now. And speaking of hot toys, there's a lot of buzz in the community for the Iron Man Mark 46. I think Josh, you bought it, right? The die-cast one.
Yeah, we did a live unboxing last night. Had
That was an exclusive, right?
it's a sideshow exclusive, yeah.
You have it
And-
there in
and-
front of you, or
Yeah, I was getting ready. I was doing my review video earlier, so he's right here chilling.
oh well, yeah. You didn't have to do that. I just didn't know if you had them.
No, he's
Alright.
he's not on the base or anything. Like I was filming it and stuff, but yeah, no, he came out pretty good.
Looks great.
But I know the big one everybody's hyped about right now is the Mark 6 reissue with the gantry.
Yeah.
Like that's what everybody's hyped about. But yeah, this is my first one. One day I'll catch up to Chase, and he's got like 10, but I'm getting there.
Do you think you can buy more?
Yeah, I have the next one coming is Loki, and then Sam Wilson Cap.
Are you doing it because you like hot toys or the price?
Yeah, no, I'm not going crazy with it. I'm gonna only get the few I like because, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still all in with the statues. But if I think it looks cool, I'll pick it up because they're pretty cool.
Cool.
So here's the one
That-
you just mentioned now.
Yeah,
That's
because
cool.
they're selling that accessory right now apart.
Yeah, that one I actually pre-ordered, but that's like 2 years away. So
2 years away, yeah. It's gonna be, yeah. Too bad, right?
yeah,
Dude, this is nice though. I love this because it he's walking through it. You know what I mean? Like it's dope. Look how big it is too. It's pretty big.
That's huge.
but that's what's so tempting about these things. You can get like 3 or 4 hot toys, even maybe 5 sometimes for the price of one statue now. And then they're starting to step up their game. And even with like the one I bought, they have like diorama bases now to kind of make them look like statues
Yeah.
to a degree. So like they're kind of that's why they're catching everybody's attention right now.
And you know what's funny? It's like going full circle. Everybody starts out with hot toys, then goes up. Now everybody is like starts 1/3, comes down to 1/4, 1/10, and now hot toys. So it's like turning around in the hobby, and now that is happening because of the shipping. So we're gonna see hot toys going up in price very soon, very soon.
You think
So-
it's gonna be really bad?
I mean, that's our statue side. Look at Sideshow. You can buy a statue at 300. Look at what they're going out now.
Mm.
Almost 700. So So the prices right now they're going crazy. This one comes to pre-order soon. It comes in 3 flavors from Blitzway. Him,
This was I thought this was PCS.
PCS, yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
PCS.
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 Yeah, no, I showed my girlfriend this. This is her favorite movie, so she wants the bloody version.
Oh,
Has she read
is
the
it really
book?
her favorite movie?
Yeah, she's a big horror like that's her thing, and that's pretty much her favorite.
Oh yeah,
Has
I've heard
she
that.
read the book of that one, Josh?
What was
Yeah,
it?
Has she read the book?
Yeah.
The book is so much more twisted and messed up than the
the
movie
bullet
is.
version.
Yeah, this is the one she wants right here.
The bullet
That's
version.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly getting her into the statue game. She's has the Blitzway Kurt Cobain coming because she's big on Nirvana, and then she wants their ghost face, and now she wants this.
If you can get her in the statue game, that's gonna be a blessing for you,
Man.
big time.
Oh yeah. Well,
Two
technically,
ways to look at that, actually.
Listen,
she already has one. She got the Hollywood Studios, I think they're called, the quarter scale Edward Scissorhand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so that
Oh,
was
nice.
technically her first one.
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
You better be careful, yo, man. Them girls that like these horror stuff, they might be plotting on you. You better not piss her off.
You're not wrong.
Hey, but she's got good taste. I think this is a dope statue, man.
Yeah.
Yep. That looks nice. It looks very, very complete.
Yo, PCS has been I've been digging their stuff, man.
Yeah, they're doing the blade now, the Ian Flex. I mean, they got a bunch of licenses right now for 1/3,
Yeah.
and the turtle lines. That's incredible.
Listen, I love my Ronin. Love the Ronin.
Are you gonna go down the third scale with that line?
With the Turtles line?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel
I
that
don't
if you're a
think
big
so.
Turtles fan, I think that's gonna be the one to get.
No, I'm not a big. I like the Turtles. I'm just saying the Ronin statue that I got was good. I don't know if I'm gonna go down that road.
The
Maybe if
one
they make-
now,
maybe
the
they make
Couture
good
brothers are doing.
Huh.
It's
I don't
worth
know.
it.
We'll see. We'll definitely
worth
see. Let's move on to this one. What do you guys think about this one?
The Darth Vader on Throne by Iron Studios.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
I like it. I think Iron Studios is like hit or miss. They have really good pieces and they have some not so great, but this one is really good.
Bro, look how big this thing is.
Yeah, it's
Huge.
wide, super wide. Yeah, and it's just a throne, not Vader. It's very big. But the best, they say, the best statue of Vader was done by Iron Studio. Yeah. So let's hope this sculpt comes out. I mean, you can see all the details on it. It looks.
Now, is this a light up feature?
No.
That would
Did
have
you
been
guys
dope.
ever? I think it was announced a few months ago. Did you guys see the Thor Ragnarok Gladiator Hulk quarter scale they're putting out?
Yeah.
I thought that
Oh,
one
yeah.
looked pretty nice.
I didn't see
Yeah, that
it.
one's cool.
Yeah. The one with the hammer and the floor, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from quarter at this point, but like, I don't. That's like probably the best movie Hulk we're gonna get for a while, so that's why I'm tempted for that one.
And who's
That's it.
making that? Who's making that one?
Iron Studios.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's true what Josh says. They're hit or miss. It can be very good. It can suck bad too.
Because I had their before I got into these, I had their whole Endgame line: the Cap, Thor, Iron Man, and Thanos, and those are all great.
Yeah. They're doing now the Falcon.
And they have the because it's actually my sister's first statue. She ordered it through Marco's at Collector Zone, the quarter scale Scarlet Witch from WandaVision, where she has like that red thing behind her.
Yeah.
So she has that one coming in. So we're gonna do a little unboxing for that. That'd be cool.
Wow, the whole family into statues. That's
Bro.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a safe net.
It is. What do you guys think about this one? Now, this is one I might order. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm thinking about that one too.
Not
Do you
gonna
think it
lie
beats
to
the
you.
XM?
No, that's a statue. Yeah.
No,
the
I think
pose.
it's the XM.
You look at the pose.
You think it is better than the XM?
Yeah. I think so. I like the old school sideshow one that they had before. I don't know if you remember it, where they had the shield like
Leaving,
stuck
yeah.
to the ground.
Yeah.
That one I always liked, man.
The cool thing about the XM was the arms were actual metal, and you had to use an Allen wrench to move it. It
Allen
was kind of
wrench, yeah.
cool.
Oh wow.
The only thing that I'm worried about this one is like
The paint.
it has to be a statue that's very light, because if you see it pegs to 2 legs, so I don't know.
No, I think it pegs to 3, right?
Yeah, 3 legs.
The
But
three
that's about it.
the three tentacles.
Yeah, but it has to be light. I mean, it can't be very very heavy.
I mean, he's pretty tall too, 27 inches high.
Yep, it is. Yeah.
What do you think, Connor?
I think it's cool. I'm not a huge Iron Spider dude, but I think it's cool.
No
I like
sweet
it.
shots. That's it. Yeah.
I like it. I'm just
very
worried
dynamic.
about I'm worried about the colors, man. I hope they really like, hot rod red him and stuff. But
I know.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I like that Spider-Man one. I might jump on that one. We'll see what happens.
Do you have more Spideys, Miguel?
Say it again.
Do you have more Spideys?
Do I have more Spider-Man statues?
Uh-huh.
Sort of.
Got the giant blockbuster one behind him.
Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
one. I got an old school Spider-Man and Venom from Kotobukiya. Like when they were more like rugged statues. I got that. It's a diorama.
Cool.
Like that one. It's not really too big. And then I just have like when XM Studios sent me the Spider-Gwen, I still have her. That's Ileana's actually. That one's dope. But like Spider-Man in particular, those are the only ones. I have a small bust of the Iron Spider somewhere. But yeah, I really like Spider-Man 2099. I've been trying to get a hold of the Prime One Studios, or not Prime One Studios.
The XM.
Was it XM?
The XM's the one that he's on top of the Daily Planet.
Oh, no.
Something.
It's the Prime One
The-
Studios.
Or Daily
Yeah, Prime One.
Global.
XM, he's on that like futuristic car thing.
Yeah, no, I don't like that one. The Prime One Studio is the one I always wanted, and I got a couple people to offer me it, but I never really jumped on it.
Every time I go to like MegaCon or a convention here in Florida, that one's always selling at the booths there. Like every year,
Really?
it never fails. Yeah.
I'm about to fly out there and get one then. Yeah, no, I always liked that one. I always wanted to get an Iron Spider. But yeah, I think, let's see, like with me, I don't really want to have a lot of variations of the same statue. Once I get one that's nice, I kind of like to keep it. Unless it's like Wolverine, I'll take a bunch of, or maybe even Iron Man, because he's got different suits and stuff. But
As I say, I wish I was that way because Iron Man's my favorite, so I can never have too much of
like
him.
I have an Iron Man wall. I got all his like suits and stuff and different Bowens and Sideshow and Hot Toy statues. But I think with that character, you can get away with something like that, right? Same thing with Batman. I mean, there's so many variations of Batman, and I try not to go down that rabbit hole. But Connor, are you wanting them to do another Doom soon or what?
Oh God, yeah. I custom or license. I would take another Doom for sure.
I see a lot of really good custom ones. I'm just a little nervous to get in the custom game.
I see.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. It's like there's quality, there's how much are you going to get ripped off on shipping, there's nefarious people in that, part of the hobby. There's all those things to consider. So,
but the ones people get in hand, they tend to be like the better looking ones, in my opinion, compared to a lot of the licensed ones. Yeah. Like that Magneto that huge Magneto on the throne with the Sentinel throne.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's hit or miss. Like I've had a lot of customs come in, and I've had a lot of licensed pieces come in, and it's hit or miss on both.
I think the biggest thing with the customs is the colors never match. Like I've never seen a custom statue somebody had in hand look like the one that they had, to show off.
Yeah, sure.
Like
I think paint matching and the factories that you use are very I think it's very dependent on which factory the commissioner is using.
Right. Right. Well, we'll see what happens. Listen, guys, so we're about to end the show soon. I appreciate everybody coming on. I did want to introduce another segment. Now, this is going to be a fun one. And I've already got a ton of messages for. This is going to be called the community inbox. So this is going to be your chance to go ahead and inbox me in any of my socials and leave a voice message, right? Now, this community inbox is going to be fun because it's going to be able to let you vent. It's going to let you tell stories. It's going to let you choose a topic. It's going to let you make comments. Whatever you want to talk about, drop a message in there, and we'll see how, if it opens up a can of worms for us, if we react to it, whatever the case is. But let me introduce you guys to our newest segment so you guys can check it out for yourself, and we'll start next week with that one.
Hey guys, it's Miguel here from ToyQuest101, and I'm here to tell you guys about our newest segment on ToyQuest101 Collectors Assemble Live, the Community Inbox. Here's your chance to be featured on our live, and all you have to do is leave a voice message by direct messaging us on any of our socials. You could leave a comment, you could vent to us, you could tell us a story, leave a topic, or just say what's on your mind. Here are some examples already that our viewers sent to us, and they're really, really good.
Ben Affleck is the greatest Batman of all time.
Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I accidentally bumped into one of his statues, and I accidentally broke it.
I just want to echo the previous caller. Not only was Ben Affleck the best choice for Batman, but he was also the best Daredevil.
All right, guys, what are you waiting for? Leave us a message. Let's have some fun, and we'll see you on our newest episode of ToyQuest101 Collectors Assemble Live.
Yeah.
All right.
So good. I
know. I can't wait. Listen, I literally sent out like one message to like a couple people, and I guess it grew legs. So I already got like 4 or 5 messages. And I got more. Like every day I get a new one, and I got some. That the lady that was talking there, that's a good one. I can't wait to show that one. But yeah, the whole point is to have fun with it, man. To see, what we dive into. And it's your chance to be on the show and kind of just give us a topic and make us react to whatever it is that you guys say. So I'm really looking forward to that one. But yeah, man, as the show gets, grows and stuff, we're gonna get a little bit more used to it. I'm gonna have to fix my internet because I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna run a cable directly so that way I don't keep freezing. Yeah, man, we're gonna get things going, and we're gonna have a lot of people on the show. So the first announcement I'm gonna make is for next week. Next week we are gonna have Diamond Select and Gentle Giant on the show. We're gonna have DST Zach on here, which I think it's perfect timing, right? Because the statue game right now is changing for a lot of people. A lot of people that are in the big, 1/3 quarter scales, all of them statues that are very pricey right now are kind of either getting out of the hobby or being a little bit more selective of what they want to get. So with companies like Diamond Select and Gentle Giant, they're kind of the starter statue companies that you normally jump into when you first start the hobby. But they do have some really nice stuff. I literally just reviewed their Milestone Stormtrooper. It was really, really nice. Really, really nice. I don't even know where I have it. I thought it was here somewhere. Oh, it's all the way over there. But yeah, man, that thing was really, really nice for the price. $250. You can't beat it. Glossy base, has swappable arms, swappable guns and stuff. It's not huge, but it's really good, really nice. Tomorrow, another company that's great is Iron Studios. I'm gonna have my Munra from the Thundercats 1/10 scale review up tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so to have Diamond Select come on next week is gonna be fun. They're gonna make a couple announcements. We're gonna talk about some of the things that we saw at the Comic-Con when I did their tour booth. As you guys know, I'm excited for the Beast Wars milestone statues that they have coming up. But it's a good chance to get to know the company a little bit more and see what they have to offer. We're gonna have a lot of artists and sculptors that are gonna be on the show as well. So I'm really excited for that. When they come in. Hold on. Ben Affleck was the bomb. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We'll eventually get to that comment that gentleman said about Ben Affleck and Daredevil, because they both co-signed each other's thing. So But yeah, man, we'll get to that. But yeah, we're gonna have Diamond Select on next week, so it's gonna be a good show. We're gonna add a couple different panel members on that are gonna join us. Josh's birthday is next week, so we'll make sure we'll give him a shout out for that. Couple other announcements, guys. I really want to congratulate Mike, man. Dr. Mike and Collectors Enabled just hit 1,000K on their YouTube channel. They're friends of ours here. They've been on the show a couple times. I've been on their show. Awesome guys, good crew. Dr. Mike is probably one of the coolest dudes out there, man. He's got great content. Really good dude. So I'm super excited for them. So congratulations to them. Dennis, I know you got a couple announcements. What are you gonna be unboxing soon?
Yeah, right now I'm gonna be unboxing the Dark Knight from Sideshow Collectibles, and I'm waiting for a statue from one of our sponsors, hopefully soon. So that's gonna be a major announcement for the channel. Man, I got a couple of statues coming in per, so let's see. I'm getting the Joker too, the Psylocke, the Logan, the Crypto. So let's see which gets here first.
Dude, I'm excited for that Psylocke. That Psylocke is nice too.
Yeah.
Josh, what's up with you, man? I know we could tell everybody where they can find you on your channel, and what's up next for you guys.
Well, you can find me over on the McCoy Culture YouTube channel. We're a fairly new channel. We only have a few videos up. I did my second live last night. We unboxed this hot toy. The first one was for the half scale cap. The next few things I have coming in is probably the Loki from Hot Toys, and then the Queen Studios Mark 7 life size bust. Hopefully that's coming in from our good friend Todd. And then after that,
wow.
Yeah, and then I got a few later on whenever they decide to ship some half scales coming in. So I got a lot of cool stuff coming in. So definitely, if you're into that kind of thing, come over to the McCoy Culture channel, subscribe. Be a good time.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Definitely check them out. I came in super late to his show last night, but I did rewatch it this morning during lunch, and definitely good content. Obviously, you're gonna be seeing Josh here more, obviously, and everybody on this panel. And like I said, man, going forward, we're gonna have a lot of different people on the panel, a lot of different guests, celebrities, and things like that. And Connor, last but not least, Connor's our Whatnot guy, right? You can catch him on Whatnot. Why don't you go ahead and put your plug in there?
Sure. I do some Whatnot. I sell some comics. I'll hook you up with some deals if you come by. I'm gonna try and go live this weekend at some point. So my name on there is The Herald of Galactus. Find me on there, and yeah, give me a follow, and I'll hook you guys up.
Yeah. Listen, so for you guys who don't know who Whatnot is, right? Because I'm fairly new to it too. Whatnot is basically if Twitch and eBay had a baby, right? So you got live selling, you got live auction, you got buy it nows. You can find some great deals on comic books, graded things, autographs. A lot of celebrities are on there too, doing their thing. The other day, I was there for the Major Wrestling podcast, which is from our friend Matt Cardona, who's been on our show, and he's all about wrestling figures and stuff, and he's on there doing his thing. Didn't know, saw that, but there's all kinds of people on there. Like I said, follow Connor on there. Tomorrow, I'm actually gonna have a show at 9 p.m. on ToyQuest101's Whatnot. I have a couple things there, autographs from Cal Dodd, from Arthur Sudan. I got some comic books. I got some statues in there too. It's really easy to go on. If you don't have it, hit us up. We'll send you one of our referrals. It'll give you $10 off your first purchase. Or just come by and just check it out so you can see how it is. I went down a rabbit hole. You guys saw my episode of my hauls and stuff. I spent like $500 in comic books. I don't even know how that happened. But I got some really good pickups, man. Some really good art. I love the art and stuff. But yeah, definitely check out Connor on there. Hopefully he'll start posting more on our group so you guys could let you guys know when he's on there.
I'll do that.
Yeah, man. Just make sure you guys support. We'll catch everybody again next Thursday. Like I said, Diamond Select will be on the show. Diamond Select and Gentle Giant. We're gonna have DST Zach on there. And yeah, man, guys, start sending us some messages on that community inbox, and we'll see who gets the the call for the show. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. So that about concludes our show. You guys are good with everything?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Collectors Assemble Live right here on Toy Quest 101.